Hello world and welcome to the Mecca of Mastery TV. I am your host Mecca. If it is your mission to become the greatest version of yourself in every area of life, then you, my soul friend, are in the right place. I'm so excited about this episode because in this video we are speaking about personal and spiritual development. Sorry, that's my cat. And the topic of this video is what dark times are really meant for. Let's get straight into the video. Dark times. When things seem like, where's the light? It's like, Spirit, where's the light? Everything is feeling dreadful right now. It's feeling gray skies. But before we get into the drip of this video, if you are not a family member here at Mecca Mastery TV, I'm going to need you to make it official, okay? I'm going to need you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you never miss any updates, because we are dropping weekly food for your soul, baby. This is soul food. So hit that subscribe button if your spirit feels called to it, okay? Dark times and what they are meant for. It's going to be a quick one because, yeah, it's going to be a quick one. Straight to the point. We get straight to the point. Dark times. When you have dark times, it's kind of like the dark night of the soul, right? The dark night of the soul. And what I mean by that is, you know, you start to experience so much of these unwanted things in your life. You got these desires, but it's like you are experiencing the opposite. And typically, you know, we are always constantly putting our desires into the universe and saying that we want something. So when we put these desires out into the universe, what happens is the universe gets busy and say, okay, this is the desire. So in order for you to align with this desire, you start to experience the opposite. So when you experience the opposite of the desire, you are actually releasing what the opposite of the desire is, but you also knowing what spectrum you are on. You're moving from one end of the spectrum to the other, right? So for me, when I'm experiencing dark times, I internalize that as, okay, I have these experiences. Let me give you an example. If I want to be a business owner and I know that, you know, I'm about to be traveling a lot and moving around as a professional dancer plus owning a business. So the universe will kind of bring me things in my present reality and experience that kind of got me traveling a lot within just the vicinities of where I'm at, where I'm staying, where I'm living, right? Before I start to travel for work, right? And because I might feel like, okay, this is dark times. I'm always in the car. I'm always moving around. I ain't da-da-da. I ain't da-da-da. What happens is I'm actually being prepared for energetically to be moved around like that, even though I'm going to be moved around in a different way, doing more what I love, but it's still energetically, this is what the universe is preparing me to step into. And it's preparing me where I'm at. So I might look at it like it's dark. I might look at it like, what the hell is going on? I'm expecting just to go from chilling in the on my laptop and in the coffee shop, and from sitting on my couch or standing up having a nice little painting, and just go swarming to it. It might just depress me. It might depress me. It might shock me off guard. I might not have a good experience because I didn't ease into it. So it's the same thing. For example, when it comes to dark times, that's how I look at it. So when I'm experiencing dark times and I'm experiencing these things where what I want to say, these things where it seems like this is the opposite of what I want. The opposite of what I want is just preparing me for what I want. For example, most people want to be in a relationship. Okay, well, then they start to feel lonely, and it just looks like it's no sign of a relationship, because that is the time where you start to really build the relationship and strengthen the relationship with yourself before you start to give, or not even give, but share yourself with somebody else. And why is the universe preparing you like that? So you won't get all willy-nilly all up in a relationship, lost in the sauce. You all over here with this person that is obsessing over them, living the life that they desire because you don't know yourself. But if you spend some time with yourself and you in a nice relationship with yourself, you know thyself. So when you get into this union, you're not getting into this union blindly, expecting nobody to lead you or to make your world something. You know who you are. You know what you want. You know who you are as an individual. You don't have to have no codependency, etc. That's a good example. That was a good example. I feel like that was a good example, okay? Etc. So dark times are in the dark night of the soul. I like to look at that as if, you are being prepared for something. And also when you think about it, when there's a storm in your life, anytime, even nature is our greatest teacher. When there is a storm, what comes after the storm? A rainbow. There you go, a rainbow. A rainbow comes after the storm all the time. So for me, when I'm going through something like that, and it's a little storm in my life, storm financially, if it's a storm in my relationship, a storm in my creativity, a storm, I'll be like, the rainbow is coming. Change is coming. Something is a treasure that's coming. But while I'm in the storm, I've learned I can still vibrate deep, and I can still thrive in the storm. I can enjoy the storm because I know that it's going to be over. I know the rainbow is coming. So I can enjoy it. Well, I'm not going to enjoy the storm. I'm going to just sit there and just keep being in agony. When I got to go through this, it's going to have to calm down on its own. Like tornadoes and stuff and storms, they got a mind of their own. Okay? When they be ready to stop blowing and huffing and puffing and got tree branches and leaves flying all around, we look at the weather app, it say, oh, it's going to be storming from 6 to 9 p.m. We look up, it's midnight still, and it's like, y'all said 6 to 9. No, but the storm said, hold on, I know they said 6 to 9. But I got some energy to release. I got something to say. So I look at it like that as well. And also, like, referring to the 7 chakras. Some people say chakras, but, chakras, however you want to pronounce it. The 7 chakras, all colors is black, right? All of the colors of the rainbow form, when you put them all together, it turns black. So black and darkness is not time bad. When you are in the darkness is when you start to see the clearest. You start to see what's going on really around you. You get deep in the space of awareness and you see yourself because you ain't got no distractions. You ain't got nothing else. If it's light and you got all these objects floating around, metaphorically, energetically, spiritually speaking, right? When it's dark, you forced to feel. You forced to just be with yourself, to see yourself. So that way you're not even over here just blindly led anymore because you can see finally. So dark times are not here to throw you off. Dark times are actually here to prepare you. Dark times are here for you to see yourself. Dark nights of the soul is good for purging. Sometimes we get attached to a certain season or a soul skin in our life. You know what I'm saying? A certain phase of our life, and we get attached to the season, and the season has reached its expiration date, so we got to let it go. Okay, so sometimes the universe got to come in, spirit got to come in and say, look, I'm about to cause a little tornado here and disrupt these foundations because you keep holding on to something that's spoiled, which is why it's keeping you back. I know you like the taste of that milk, and I know you like when you got that milk from that butcher, but that milk is spoiled. We got to get you some new milk, baby. We ain't on that cow milk right now. We on that almond milk. We on that oat milk. That's spoiled. But you keep holding on to it. So I got to come in and disrupt the foundations. I'm going to disrupt the foundation of your digestion inside of you. When you start to drink milk, cow milk, I'm going to disrupt your digestion and let you know it's another alternative, that ain't for your body anymore. So y'all catch my drift. I hope and I pray that you receive that message. And if you share this with somebody that you love, because we always say here at Mecca TV that sharing is caring. And also, if you're on social media, make sure you follow me on social media, okay? Because I would love to connect with you, and I go live conscious conversations on my Instagram on Tuesday, so that's that. And check out my website at meccafreeman.com so you never miss any wide range of food that we have for your soul, like 21-day healing plans. I got manifestation ritual guides, meditation guides, and so much more. And also, if you want to talk to me personally, if you want a coaching session or you just want to pick my brain, you can go ahead, click the link in the description box below and book your Pick My Brain session. And as always, as we say here, you, my soul friend, you go out into the world, you kick a whole lot of action. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do anything, because you can do whatever you put your mind, your body, and your soul to, baby. Live with intention and continue to listen to your intuition and be guided by your vision and your truth. As always, I'm sending my love, my light, peace, tranquility, good ass vibrations, high frequencies your way. Until next time I see you in the next episode with peace and love. See you.